Hello, this is G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Bravely 2nd End Layer. Let's get ready to head over to Lontano Villa. We also got a tent event here, but why don't we change the setup first before going through that? Okay, so let's get back to the random battle setup I was using before, but I am going to make quite a few changes to it. Let's see, with you, let's give him Precog, so I don't need to equip it on someone else. His damage will be fine for my needs. Now, with Edea, I want to make her into a Templar, mostly for learning Greatsword lore, which will be useful, well, against dragons. When she's a ninja, that is. Now, the thing with Templar, though, is that it only has average hit count scaling, and their agility is really, really bad. So we're going to need some help to make this remotely functional. So let's see, why don't we give her speed up and dual wield? Where are you? There you go. That ought to be good enough for her. And by the way, with the cutscene at the end of the Cave of Vestments there, if you have either the Grand Marshal's sword or shield equipped on anyone, not just Edea, anyone in the party, Brave won't talk to you. He'll just give you ... and that's it. You can't interact with him at all beyond that. So there's no, like, alternate cutscene if you choose one or the other, like they seem to indicate you're supposed to do, but you don't. So don't worry about it. Whoops, yeah, I actually want to get Tiz set up for being able to kill enemies with Mug. Okay, that's good there. Yeah, we don't need to make any changes to Magnolia there. None of the enemies coming up are strong against earth or light elemental damage, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's see, with you, let's give him a Lambent hat. But otherwise, we can leave the rest alone there. With Edea, since she's a Templar now, she has maximum proficiency with greatswords, so I definitely want to put that to use with her. So let's go with, yeah, the Grand Marshal sword and a few Flamberges. And let's see, I don't need the safety ring on Magnolia anymore, so why don't we give the Hermes sandals to Edea and the Venture badge back to Magnolia where it belongs. And the other stuff, yeah, we're good to go there. With Tiz, let's give him the Raikiri to make his attack lightning elemental, since there's going to be an enemy weak to that. And then, let's see, let's give him the Ripper Knife to exploit the humanoid creature type. And fill out the rest with Falcon Knives for a good agility boost there. And I still want him on the Thief's Gloves for stealing from the enemies. Other than that, I think we're good. So why don't we make a pit stop here before moving along then.
Dinner is served.
Do you cook with the, well, whatever stove they got at the Needleworks?
Finally! I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Well, you are the Templar now.
It's so tender.
Good.
This is divine. It's like a little symphony playing in my mouth with every bite.
Yeah, I remember what happened to you the last time you thought you were eating divine food, or heavenly, to die for.
You simply must tell me, Tiz. What is this masterpiece?
Meat?
Hey, come on, Tiz. Magnolia is asking a serious question.
You know, simple guy, simple food.
Sorry. How about roasted wild boar with blueberry sauce?
Oh.
The boar shoulder Carl gave us has really aged well.
Well, they do have a lot of boars at Caldissa, like, or at least in the first game, they did.
What's the sweet and sour flavor?
That's blueberry jam. We had some in the stores, so I used it as a rub for the roast.
Huh. Seems like an odd combination, but whatever works for you.
Oh, right, the stuff I bought but never used. what's this on the side? This warm risotto-like stuff.
Some kind of pasta?
Rice, mostly.
Tiz, you're doing it again.
I love Tiz's deadpan humor.
Oh, sorry. How about, buttered rice porridge with mushrooms and wild vegetables?
Sounds glorious.
I picked a bunch of wild mushrooms and roots when we stopped for lunch the other day.
Aren't all vegetables wild?
I figured they'd go well with the buttered rice left over from yesterday.
How do you store leftover rice if you don't have, like, Tupperware or something?
Buttered rice? From yesterday?
That's right. I used the leftovers from Magnolia's dinner.
Oh, well, yeah, she's good at cooking rice, I guess.
Tell me, Tiz, do you have a philosophy de la cuisine?
What does that even mean?
Huh? Philo what?
A policy. Towards cooking, I mean. Do you have a particular approach?
Well, I mean, it's just rice. You put it in a pot of water and boil it. I mean, what kind of philosophy do you need?
For example, you put lots of effort into presentation.
Oh, yeah.
I do?
Huh?
But everything is loaded with garlic, and he sticks to simple dressings like ketchup and brown sauce.
Why are you blushing, you?
She's calling you a one-note cook.
Ha ha.
What? Come on, Magnolia. Pull some punches, would you?
Edea, meanwhile, likes the extremes. Sweet things are super sweet. Spicy dishes get a quadruple dose of pepper.
What?
Yep, that's me. Food with a punch.
Literally and figuratively.
She's not afraid to explore and experiment, which often results in total disasters.
That sounds familiar. Remember her charcoal on the half shell? And the legendary soup of many colors?
Ha ha.
Murgurgur. Look, you have to try new things if you want to improve as a cook.
Angry face.
You were trying to improve?
But I have to say, there's a certain je ne sais quoi about Tiz's food. It's tasty without being flashy, and it has real depth.
Yeah, that's pretty much Tiz.
It makes me wonder, just what is his philosophy? Where did he learn to cook?
Well, Norende, I would imagine. Before, it was a gigantic hole in the ground.
I'm pretty sure I don't have a philosophy, and no one ever taught me, per se.
Well, you do know how to cook.
I mean, I'm not a gourmet like Edea and you. I don't know about fancy ingredients and dishes.
There must be something. Come on, don't be coy.
Well, just, I don't know, cook it, I guess. I don't know, what? What do you want?
One thing I do believe in is not wasting food. Does that count? Like today, I used the boar meat we got and that extra blueberry jam for the roast. Then I had the idea to use up the leftovers from last night's dinner.
Yeah, I mean, you helped out, too.
We just happened to have the mushrooms and wild plants on hand to dress it up.
Magnifique. Tiz, I think you have a wonderful approach to cuisine.
Good for you.
It's nothing special. I just hate to see good food go to waste.
Now that I think about it, you've never made a bad meal. Your dinners are always just right.
Oh, at least you're consistent.
Well, I'm not as adventurous as you. I stick with what I know, so I don't mess up all the time.
Well, excuse me for trying to spice things up from time to time.
Ha ha. Literally and figuratively.
Sorry. Oh, that reminds me.
Well, what's up?
I made a totally unadventurous dessert, too. Sweet roasted chestnuts.
That's a dessert?
What?
What?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Bring it out already. You really are the best, sir.
I mean, he was the protagonist of the first game. Well, I guess you guys are, easy to please, huh? But alright, that's all of our business here. Let's head on back to Caldisla. And I also need to restock on some things while we're in the area. So, well, let me see what they got in Juliana. Oh, okay, I didn't know if they would have all 3 of those locations there. But yeah, let's get over to Caldisla. There is the ruins of Central Peak, and also the Norende Ravine, but we can't go in there. You can't interact with the locations at all right now, so don't worry about it. But, okay, yeah, let's restock on some things. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we're looking pretty good on the battle items there. I may want to buy more, though. Let's see, maybe get a bit more on the Arctic Winds. See, Pantheon's Wrath. We don't need many of those. And what was it? Tengu's Sneeze? Yeah, why don't we get up to 40 of those? That ought to be good enough for my needs. Well, I also need to get some more Catmancy ingredients. Let's see, now I want to start stacking up on Monoceros Flakes, not just for Sonic Boom, but also Electrolysis as well. And, of course, as always, Catnip. Okay, we got all that. I think we're good to go. So let's head on up to Lontano Villa and see what's going on over there. I don't know what could be going on there, though. I mean, we stopped Diamante and Anne's plans, so what's going on here? Whoa! What is that thing? It's like a bomb. Something. Well, let's go on up and investigate. Why it would be hanging around there, I don't know. Does anyone even work here anymore? Spoiler alert, no! But there are enemies around here, so you want to watch out for them. So around Caldisla, we've got kobolds, just like on that one little island in Chapter 3. So this is why I figured you weren't intended to be able to find these guys until now. But we've already examined them, so I don't need to worry about that. If you recall, the Kobold Slashers have a Gladius to steal from them, and they can sell for pretty good money. So why don't we have Tiz deal with them? They don't show up in very large numbers on this floor, so we'll just have Tiz go now to take them out. Hopefully that won't matter. Okay, well, we didn't get the steal, but, well, at least we killed them anyway. Now, when you've got battles with relatively few enemies around, I would actually have Edea take them out because her agility is pretty bad, even with all the help that we've given her. She should still probably be able to act before them, but if it's like a large group of enemies, like 5 kobolds or something, that could get to be a problem. So, let's see, why don't we give a little extra BP over to Tiz, so he'll be able to steal again, eventually. And then we use Electrolysis to exploit the lightning weakness of the Kobold Slasher there. And that ought to be good. So yeah, if the enemies did act before her, at most, we'd only take 2 hits. That probably wouldn't hurt us that much, with Edea's agility being so low. But she does need a couple hits in order to kill these guys, as opposed to being a ninja. Okay, so with these guys, let's see. Yeah, why don't we have you take them out? I think he's only going to need 3 lightning spells to kill the guys that aren't weak to lightning. So let's give a BP over to Tiz, and then go with a few lightning spells. That should be good enough. Especially with the Lambent hat we got. Alright, very nicely done there. How many we got this time? Just the two of them. We can mug them a few more times. Why don't we have Tiz do that? And maybe this time we'll be able to get the Gladius I want. That works! But yeah, as you can see, Tiz will not always get the rare steel first. So I kind of have to have him rely on Mug a couple times in order to get the job done. Okay, so with 5 of these guys, holy cow. Yeah, we want to be a little careful. Let's see, the regular kobolds can inflict silence with their Withering Silence ability. I forget, I think the archers can poison you. But I know the slashers can paralyze you with a shield bash, so you want to watch out for that. So how about we do this? Let's go with a couple Vigor Tonics to Tiz, so we can get in another consecutive battle here. Then 2 Stardust ought to be good enough here. Hey, we got Waste Not! Double Waste Not! Triple Waste Not! I'm surprised I used Waste Not so much. Just because, I mean, being able to save a consumable item isn't usually that extraordinary. It wasn't exactly part of my plan, in my first test run, that is, but now it is. Okay, so with Tiz, yeah, why don't we just go Mug? Actually, hold on. Let's go Steel Breath to get some of my HP back. Then we'll Mug the Slasher there and mimic that a little bit. Just hopefully they don't kill you first, and we'll be fine. More Gladius! Nicely done. And yeah, as you can see, we maxed out JP, so JP up really doesn't make a lot of sense here. Not bad, though. Not a bad start. But I would like Edea to do some healing for us. I should remember to use White Wind more often. I mean, here I didn't really have an opportunity. But still, we should be okay. Alright, so you've got, yeah, the Catmancy, and that ought to be good. So what do we got in the chest up here? Can never have enough of those. I don't think I've even used one, though, for this LP so far. Let's see, we can't get to the upper chest yet. I thought there was something else here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we gotta go up here. And then down past the stairs. And find a little treasure. Catnip. Just leaving that lying around, huh? But, okay, so, yeah, we're good to go. Yeah, one nice thing about Kaldisla is that it's really easy to string together a ton of consecutive battles. Just because every enemy has less than 10,000 HP. And pick up a life ring for us to sell. Never gonna use that. I would still be a bit careful with fighting consecutive battles because you can run into like 5 of those kobolds at once there. And it's not like we need the experience or anything. And you don't need that many battles to hit maximum BP anyway. Or JP. But, alright, so we got multiple kobold slashers this time around. So let's see what we want to do with that. So I could have Tiz just mug both of them twice. Or I can have him use Shakedown to get the items that way. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have him use Shakedown. So how about we do this? Let's go 1 for Tiz. And then the lightning spells will take care of anyone else. And then Tiz, you can go Shakedown, Mimic. That should be enough to get at least 1 pair of Gladius. Wow, you can get in your buffs before even Tiz does anything. But, well, that didn't work out so well. That's okay, though. I mean, probably barely had enough damage to finish them off. Okay, so with these guys, let's see. Yeah, why don't we have Edea take these guys out? Another thing I could do with her is preemptively use White Wind to heal, since I know she's going to be pretty slow. But in this case, there's no reason to do that. No one needs healing right now. So we'll just go like that. That'll be good. And hopefully we'll find a lot more Cobalt Slashers around here for Tiz to steal from. Nope. Oh, wait. Well, we got one. But, let's see. Okay, so if I go... I could just mug the guy twice. I'm thinking, though, if Tiz is alone, though, in the next consecutive battle, he would have a hard time dealing with so many enemies. So, yeah, I don't think I want to give BP to Tiz. Why don't we just go with a few Stardusts, and then a couple mugs that... Oh, no, I want more than one, just in case. Actually, though, why don't we just go with a whole bunch of Mimics there? We're not going to be fighting another round anyway. And, well, only 3 battles there. But now we've got Greatsword lore, so I don't need Edea to be so inefficient there. So now, let's see. Okay, so we've got Ninja. Let's get back over to that. She'll still be using Catmancy, though. And then... Oh, I didn't... Oh, right. I was like, wait a minute, did I forget to put something there? No, that's because I switched her to Ninja, so she has dual wield. So it automatically removes that. I was like, wait, what? No, we're good. But yeah, let's give her a physical boost there. She doesn't need speed boost anymore. And then, yeah, let's give you Whisker Sense. And what else? Axe Lore. That'll be useful here. And then, okay, yeah, you're good there. Let's see, let's get you back on the axes, though. Basically the same thing I was doing before with her as a ninja. And, yeah, let's give her power bracers there. That'll help her out. She'll deal a lot more damage to these guys now. Probably max damage, I would think. But we'll see how everything pans out. Nice there. I think that's almost everything here. Let's see, we gotta get a chest in the lower right there. Let's find a way to work around to that. Ah, there we go. I was thinking this would be isolated. Let's get the last treasure on this floor. A heart ring that I'll never use. But you can use it to summon Captain Planet. No, he's not in this game. Yeah, pretty much. Considering that no one is here, you know, they've done quite a lot of remodeling of the place. So before we head outside, let's go right over here to get that chest we couldn't get before. The 99 Carbine, which is a fairly powerful rifle. I will be using that in the near future. Not right now, though. Let's get back up to where we were before and find a way to get around to the lower right area. Okay, we could go outside first. Why not? Hopefully the bomb doesn't notice us. We're good. Man, where did the encounter rate go? I'm expecting a battle any second now. Can I... Ah, there we go. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Can I fill out the rest of the map over there? Gotta be a little careful with all these corners around here. Okay, so let's see. I think there's only 2 treasures on this floor. Well, one down there. Oh, no, there is something down here. Yeah, there we go. I knew there was something. Okay, Let's try that one again. Okay, so whenever you have a battle like this without the Cobalt Slashers, now that we've got Edea as a ninja, Rock Storm will be especially effective here. The Slashers just have a little bit too much defense there for Edea to be able to wipe them out with a single Rock Storm. Or if they use, well, whatever that move is that they got. But, yeah, we got multiple Cobalt Slashers now, so let's have you bring Edea back into the fight there. He can finish them off that way, and then Tiz. Let's see, let's go Shakedown, and I'm thinking if I want to mimic it once or twice here. How about we just go once, and maybe I can get some BP over to him later. Yeah, Iron Wall, whatever that does. But I'm not particularly worried there. We already got the Gladius out of both of them, I think. Good enough. Okay, so this one, again, does not have any slashers there. So, Edea, work your magic, or Catmancy, whatever fancies you, I guess. I could also use Electrolysis for about the same result. But this time, yeah, we don't have any extras. So, let's see. Let's get at least a PP for Edea. I'm thinking if I want to give one to Tiz. Probably not. I think pretty much no matter what I do, I'm not going to be able to fight more than one consecutive battle after this. So, yeah, we'll just go with that. I was hoping maybe we could get a Brave Attack one of these days. But, nope, not today. Oh, or we could get one there. That works. And, yeah, no slashers. So, one Rock Storm should get the job done there. Okay, I guess we can fight more consecutive battles. Okay, so this one's going to require 2 Rock Storms, at least. How about... let's get a little more BP over to Magnolia. And then Rock Storms. Yeah, with the slashers there. Yeah, they pretty much always use Iron Wall. So, well, they don't have an obscene amount of physical defense, but enough to be annoying. I would not continue fighting consecutive battles if Tiz is the only one left that'll get a turn. I mean, if he has, like, -1 BP or something. But, okay, so with these guys, I could give 2 BP over to Tiz, but I don't like him being the only one for that. I could give BP to you, and we are at full HP, so why don't we give that a try? Oop, no, not to Edea. Get that over to you, and then I only have to go through 1 round of hell. Let's see. Okay, so... oh, I almost used Rock Storm there. That would have been bad. Get some waste knots while we're at it. Do they still call it freebie in the Super Mario RPG remake, whatever they were doing? I haven't picked that up yet, but I'd like to. Okay, so if I give a BP over to Tiz, he's the only one left for the next battle. So, yeah, I don't think I'll waste my time. Just go Lightning and move on. I've gotten more than enough Gladius to get the job done. Too bad the Brave Attack was almost wasted, pretty much, on that. Okay, so, yeah, we gotta get all the way around here to get to the chest down there. No blue chest here this time around. Might as well fill out the map a little bit, too, while we're at it. And pick up the Aegis Shield. So let's see, that one, I think, protects against Dread, if I recall correctly. Oh, I still got all those shields I gotta sell, too. But, yeah, it makes you immune to dread. So one of the few ways of doing that in the game. Alright, I think that's going to be the last random battle we get around here. So let's change the setup coming up here. Okay, so yeah, why don't we just save that for now. And then, well, let's see what we got for the boss setup. Whoops. Okay, so for you, I think we're just gonna leave him alone there. Yeah, that ought to be good. With Edea, yeah, I want to make her into the Catmancer. She's probably going to be doing that for most of the remaining bosses in the game. And then, yeah, Supremacy. So yeah, really the reason I use this setup is not just, or for Edea that is so that way we can get Noble Eagle and be able to use, what is it? Yeah, Death Spiral with Catmancy there, which I think is better than using a ninja, even with their high hit count scaling, or well, low hit count scaling. Okay, and then, yeah, let's go Quad, Eye of the Wolf, and where are you? There you are, Dual Wield. Let's see, for Magnolia, I think I pretty much leave her alone. Yep, you're good to go. And then with Tiz, I want to make him into a Ranger. Not only to take advantage of Multiburst, but also because they're pretty good with rifles, too. Not as good as a bow, but I want to use one here. Okay, but otherwise, yeah, let's get you onto Barrage there. That's about all that's really going to help you. And then for the equipment, yeah, let's get those Wonder Rods going now. I should probably save this setup once I'm done with it. Oh yeah, let's get you back on a Magus's robe. Wow, this setup's old. Okay, then with Edea, I think we'll just leave her alone there. Oh, well, I need the stronger axes. Okay, that ought to be good with the... Oh yeah, I need Hermes sandals on you. That ought to be good then. Okay, and then Magnolia. Yeah, let's get the new rods working for you. Man, we got a lot of mileage out of that Lilith's rod that I accidentally found. But its time has passed now. But yeah, let's also, yeah, use the Hermes sandals. And then with Tiz, let's put the new rifle to use because it exploits the aerial creature type. And, well, as you can see outside, it's aerial. And then, yeah, we'll just use Falcon knives the rest of the way. And Dwarven gloves to boost the attack quite a bit. That ought to be good. Let's, oh, yeah, let's rest up here. That'll be good enough for my needs. And then let's see what's going on outside there. I don't know what everyone's worried about. I mean, it's just a monster. We can handle it. Okay, so yeah, get down and around here. And what do they got at the airship dock here?
Is that?
What? A monster?
C'est évident. It's a ball.
What the? Another one?
This can't be.
How many balls do we got around here anyhow?
It's exuding a level of power on par with, no, even exceeding Diamante's.
What the?
Yet there's been no word from Fort Lune.
Huh. Well, then how'd it get here?
Did it penetrate the moon's defenses? No, Appleberry would never let that happen.
Maybe they found another way to deal with the moon.
This is no time for panic, Magnolia. There's a ball in front of us, and we have to defeat it. That's all that matters right now.
It being dead.
Right. Let's focus on the battle before us. We can't let any sacrifice be in vain.
Well, he did stop Diamante.
Not now. Not ever.
Forever.
Is everyone ready?
Oh, yeah, we kind of figured with the adventure right there.
Let's do it. We're coming for you. Ball the first. Turtle Dove.
I was wondering how you'd pronounce that. For boss time! What the hell are these balls anyway? It's like a bird, a skeleton of a bird with a wedding veil? How does that even work? But, okay, so this guy is weak to wind and is considered an aerial type enemy. So, yeah, you is going to do the usual, Meteor Rain. Then, with Edea, yeah, we'll just go with Noble Eagle. Actually, hold on a sec. You know, in my last test run, I gave the air knife to Tiz before I decided to use the rifle now that I've got him as a ranger there. But I didn't think to redistribute the air knife over to Edea. So, yeah, how about we go with that? And then triple death spiral on this guy. That ought to be good. With Magnolia, I probably could use Aroga and still hit max damage, but why don't we just go with Holy anyway? And then with Tiz, yeah, make sure we examine the Turtle Dove Mimic, and I think we'll be good. I wonder if I examined the Turtle Dove, like, from the end of Chapter 4, if that would have carried over here. Yeah, look at that damage! Oh, we're not even getting, Noble Eagle? Okay, we could do without it. Yeah, we got the guy anyway. Well, that was easy. Yeah, that was about as powerful as Diamante, which is to say, not very much. This guy isn't gonna, like, revive over and over and over again, too, is he? Well, let's see what happens.
That was ridiculous.
Ridiculous!
It was stronger than any ball I've ever seen.
Yeah, it took 2 people to kill this one.
What's happening in Caldisla? First our memories, now this ball?
Yeah, I don't know anything about what's going on here.
I don't know. But we have learned one thing.
What's that?
Luxendark still isn't free from the threat of the balls.
Then we'll just kill them.
Au contraire, the threat is greater than ever. This ball made it past the moon's defenses almost entirely unscathed.
Well, yeah, it had max HP.
This is Magnolia. We confirmed the presence of a new ball. We dispatched it at once, but...
It's dead now.
Impossible! We haven't let any balls through.
Well, there was one.
I suspected as much. Somehow it eluded the moon's scanners entirely.
Preposterous! No ball has ever slipped through Fort Loon's defense system undetected.
Well, it did.
Until now, this demands an investigation. This may not be an isolated incident. As a citizen of the moon, I have a duty to protect Luxendark.
I thought your duty was to the moon, but okay.
That's right. Ballbuster Magnolia Arch will not take this threat sitting down.
Well, we got the airship and all that.
Understood. We are counting on you, Magnolia.
I'm sorry, everyone. It looks like I'll be needing your help just a little bit longer.
Well, I mean, we kind of don't want the world to end, so we'll tag along.
Don't be sorry. We'll help you for as long as you need.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's no way we're letting these balls have their way with Luxendark. Not after all we've done.
Merci, mes amis.
We've killed 3 of them now. I think it was 3.
Are you okay, Tiz? I mean, Sir Tiz, how fare thee?
Oh, you recognized me even with the mask, huh?
Oh, Egil! The dread beast that beset the villa has been slain.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about it. It's not like the end of the world or anything.
Seriously? Man, Tiz, you really are a hero.
Well, yeah, I'm the protagonist. Or I was, anyway. What's going on?
My friends, can you hear me?
Oh, hey! Where are you?
Your Holiness.
Huh? Is that Agnes's voice? Where is she?
Not here.
Right in here. Say hello, Egil.
Oh, or that.
What? How'd she get stuck in there? Agnes, I never knew a person could be shrunk so small.
Ha ha.
What are you doing here, Tiz? You gotta get her out of there.
We're working on it.
Oh, Egil, have you been well? Yeah. Wait, you're not in trouble?
Well, she was.
Not any longer. Agnes, what's going on? I heard about your troubles in Keltisla, or I should say, I remembered.
What do you mean?
So you'd forgotten Keltisla too.
Well, she did mention, I think it was at the beginning of Chapter 5 when Tiz and Agnes were reunited. She was saying something about him being either the hero of Narende or just from Narende or something, but they shouldn't have been able to remember that. So, probably just a slip-up by the writers.
I cannot explain these recent events, but they could have grave implications for our future.
Not anymore.
I am traveling to Keltisla as we speak. Let us meet with the king together.
Oh, are you on, like a ship or something?
Certainly, Your Holiness. We'll meet you at the castle.
That works.
Whoa, where'd she go?
Gone now.
So it's some kind of communication device? Whoa, that's so high-tech.
Well, more like, magic, but, yeah, I suppose magic could be a kind of technology, or vice versa. Because, as we all know, in JRPGs, skill with magic and technology are interchangeable. Absolutely. But alright, we're done here. Let's get out of here. Oh, but we got a tent event. So how about I rearrange my setup for what we got coming up here. Okay, so yeah, let's just save the boss setup. And then go back to the random battle setup. Okay, so I don't need precog on him any longer, so we'll just go back to in the red. And then with Edea, let's get her back on, what was that? Waste Knot there. We can get rid of Whisker Sense, though. We'll give it to someone else. Okay, you're good there. Then with Magnolia, for now, I'm going to leave her on her current setup. But eventually, I'll want to, I might need to change that up a little bit. Actually, though, hold on. I was thinking about giving Whisker Sense to Tiz. Well, I do want him as a thief still. So let's see. Let's go with Quad Wield. Then what else do we got? Ah, there it is. Yeah, we'll give him at least precog. And then I want Barrage. I'm just thinking what I could do with Whisker Sense. Maybe I should give that back to Edea. I'll do that for now, but I'll reconsider it later. Yeah, why don't we just do that? There you are. Okay, ought to be good there. Then, let's see, with you, we don't need Lambent hat, so we'll just get that out of there. let's see, with Edea, yeah, we'll just go with the axe setup as usual. With Magnolia, let's give her the Lambent hat. There's a particular enemy that I would want to use that against. But otherwise, you're good there. Then with Tiz, let's give him the Samidare for now, but I might want to switch to the air knife depending on whatever enemies I'm fighting. And yeah, there's nothing to steal though, so we'll just go with the Hermes Sandals, and that ought to be good. Oh, looks like we got something going on here. Oh, just some more items. Oh yeah, there's also, let's see, the bosses recently. Let's see, there was, yeah, Brave there. Man, that's a lot of hair you got going on there. Well, Edea had to inherit it from somewhere. But, no, he's good. I mean, you got all that medical technology and Eternia. That helps. Well, everyone was a member of the Orthodoxy to some degree or another. Oh. Yeah, it's almost like they didn't have the second game written back then. But whatever works. Well, he's got to settle down somewhere, I guess. Oh, so is she the Grand Marshal now, or what? Well, something or other. Let's see. Okay, so we also got, yeah, Ball the First Turtle Dove. And the multiple copies that you could fight would be, if you had the servers still running, and you could fight them at the moon base there. But, yeah, otherwise, yeah, we don't get anything else going on there. Did I get all the kobolds? Okay, good, good. Yeah, there's just the 3 of them. And I think we're good. Okay, now let's, yeah, rest up for the night.
That was great.
Again?
More like totally delicious. You've become a real master chef, Magnolia.
Oh, we're all becoming master chefs now, huh?
Vraiment? You're so kind.
Didn't you learn a new recipe from Sakura just the other day?
Oh, yeah, she was a pretty good chef, too.
She did. It started with Alfred's recipe, remember? Then you got Martha at the dorms to share her secrets.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute, Martha? Oh, yeah, the dorm mother.
You're practically a culinary expert now.
Anyway, I'd better clean up.
I'll help.
Merci.
But it's quite all right. I believe the cook should also clean up.
Oh, okay, whatever works for you.
Oh, I'm so stuffed I can hardly move. I'm just gonna conk out right here.
Well, yeah, 2 tent events in 1 episode. Can't blame you.
You shouldn't sleep right after eating, you know.
Why?
Yeah, well, what happened to eat, sleep, and be merry, huh?
That's, eat, drink, and be merry.
Whatever works.
For tomorrow we die.
What? Who's dying?
No one, we hope. Which is why we don't want you sleeping on a full stomach.
Well, what does that have to do with it?
Anyway, we'll be back on the Rub-a-Dub soon. I can't wait to have a good long soak.
I love the bath oil Sakura adds. The aromas are so refreshing.
Too bad it's slower than sleeping on the floor.
She has so many different kinds, too. Rose, orange blossom, pomegranate, wild fig and ginger, and even champagne.
What?
Yes, sir. I could stay in the baths all day and night, looking up as the sun gives way to the stars.
Well, that wouldn't be good for your skin.
Yep, soaking in a warm bath from dawn to dusk. Wouldn't that be the life?
It's like 1,000,000 summer days.
Did you say warm water?
What do you mean?
Are you completely nuts? A bath has to be so hot you can barely stand it.
Oh.
Then when it feels like you can't breathe anymore, you jump out and douse yourself with cold water. That's a real bath.
That seems inefficient.
So all that splashing and shrieking coming from the ladies' bath was you.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think Edea's on the mark.
Oh.
I mean, sitting in a warm bath for hours is nice, but it does get a bit boring.
Exactly. What's the point if you just end up dozing off?
Now that wouldn't end well for you.
But don't you get tired leaping in and out of water that's either too hot or too cold?
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's not tiring. It's refreshing. Especially when you cap it off with...
An ice cold latte.
Oh.
Exactly. Knocking back an iced latte so cold you can barely taste it.
Or you could just have a coffee.
Whatever caffeine source you want to use. I use Excedrin myself.
Sir, coffee and cafe latte are completely different.
I think I can finally understand you.
Thanks.
And are you, my dear Edea?
Well, we didn't get to hear Magnolia's opinion. Come on. But, alright, yeah, now let's head back to Caldisla. Or, well, the castle. Whatever we got going on around here. All the enemies on the overworld around Caldisla are the same kobolds as before. So, yeah, we don't need to go out of our way to fill out any bestiary entries. That's why I waited until now to do it. But, yeah, we should head over to the castle, and, let's see, Anya should be here any minute now. Although, how she's getting here, I don't know. Do we... Ah, there she is. And Eggle as well. You guys got anything new to say? Well, they're not that hard, the kobolds.
Your Holiness, you're already here.
That was fast.
Caldisla disappeared from our memories, only to appear again all of a sudden. Something is amiss here.
But we're not gonna find out.
Indeed. And the king has just shared with me an equally disturbing tale.
Oh? What's going on?
Do tell.
For those of us on the outside, it was as though Caldisla suddenly returned to our memories.
Right.
But for the people of this land, it was the existence of the rest of the world which came back to them only now.
Huh. So what did they think was beyond the island?
A most curious state of affairs indeed. I ask of you, Vestal of Wind, beg pardon, Your Holiness,
Yeah, she got a promotion, you know.
I would hear your counsel. Whatever should I and my kingdom do?
Well, you're back to normal now, so we don't really need to worry about that anymore.
Your Highness, I thank you for welcoming me back to Caldisla with such warmth. As for your question...
I'm glad your arm's feeling better.
What do you mean?
My arm? Yes, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
That's a load off. Seeing you run about all the time, sometimes I get worried.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty busy, evidently.
I'm simply doing my duty. I do not find it a burden.
So come on, spill it. Did you find out anything about Yoko?
Oh, yeah, he was saying something about her related to all this.
Yoko? But what are you...
Huh?
But what do you think, Edea?
Well, don't you know?
Huh? I think, sorry, what are we talking about?
What's going on?
Honestly, Edea, this is a serious meeting between world leaders.
Oh, yeah, something like that. I mean, you are one of them now.
We were discussing how the balls might be appearing.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind how they appear. We don't even know where they come from.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. And even if we did know, something is clearly different this time.
There are just too many things we don't understand about these balls.
Well, you keep on murdering them on sight.
I'm sorry. I should know more.
Well, you don't.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Magnolia. It's not your fault.
Our heroes, surely you must be exhausted after such a harrowing battle. Pray, stay the night and rest yourselves.
Well, it wasn't that hard. But, yeah, sure, we should probably take a break again.
Quelle deception. And I call myself a ball buster.
You are.
What do I truly know about the balls? I never even thought to ask.
Does it matter?
Please, don't blame yourself, Magnolia. I'm no better. I knew nothing about the true Crystal Guard. Nothing about my own brother.
You. Thank you.
Oh, there must be someone out there who can give us a clue, right?
Do not judge a carrot by its leaves, nor a man by his words alone.
Hey, Altair, you're back.
True value is rarely apparent on the surface, you'll find.
It's a ghost!
That's one way of looking at him.
My young friends, it would seem you have questions about the balls, and I may very well have answers.
Oh, really?
It is, well, comme ci, comme ça. Would you start with the good news or the bad?
Well, I'd rather start with the bad news.
Oh, this never ends well. All right, give us the good news first.
Okay, we can do that too.
The good news is that, yes, I have finally uncovered the truth behind the balls.
Oh, well, good.
Oh, la vache! You have? And what is it?
I'm afraid that brings us to the bad news. I believe, no, I am convinced.
What?
That the balls are the unresolved feelings of my dearest Vega given life.
Huh? Well, how does that even work?
C'est horrible. How can this be?
Well, who's doing that then?
Vega was your beloved, no? The one you left behind in the celestial realm?
Well, that might explain the wedding veil we saw.
The same. And the balls that threaten to destroy Luxemdark.
Well, if they're trying to do that, they're not doing a good job.
As much as I am loath to admit it, they were born of our shared memories.
Your memories created the balls? How is that even possible?
Were you the one doing it?
It is only a theory, but I believe that Vega even now harbors feelings of deep yearning and remorse. And that someone, something, has seized upon these emotions, giving them physical form as weapons of mass destruction.
How did you come to that conclusion? Well, I guess you already told us, but yeah, that does seem quite a leap.
What a monster. Manipulating someone's feelings for such a terrible purpose.
You can say that again. So, this means that the balls come from the celestial realm?
But I thought the celestial realm was like, well, like heaven or something.
That would be the only reasonable assumption.
That settles it. Altair, let's go to the celestial realm and save Vega from this nightmare.
Well, about that, I mean, even a Roberus couldn't get in there.
Oh, a most kind offer, you. And yet I fear it is not so simple.
What do you mean?
I too longed to see my Vega again. So I searched and searched for a way to reach the celestial realm, to no avail.
Oh.
We'll just have to keep trying then. Never say never until you're dead.
But he's already dead.
A sentiment I shared, my dear you, which is why I kept trying, kept searching, until my death.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
Yeah, I forgot about the whole death thing, or possession thing.
A joke, my dear boy, a joke!
So you're just going to give up?
Yep.
You've carried on all these years in the hopes of seeing Vega again. Now you're just going to accept how things are?
Well, it's not like we have a choice.
Oh, of course I do not accept it. How could I accept my beloved being used as an instrument of destruction? I want to help her with all my heart, I do, and yet... My friends, might I beseech your aid?
Well, how?
Whoa, why so formal? Of course you can. Magnolia here is a ballbuster after all.
Yes, you'd be happy to kill your beloved.
And even if I weren't, I would help. Anyone who'd use another's love for the purpose of evil deserves to get theirs.
Right. You've been our friend from the start, Altair. We've been through so much together. We're not giving up on you now.
But we didn't even know about him for quite a while into the game.
Your friend? Oh, thank you, my dear children. As a matter of fact, I unearthed a new clue since coming to this place. A fairy named Anna.
Oh, yeah. I suppose you two wouldn't have talked to each other.
Right. It was as if Diamante was under her control.
Well, it was.
And she mentioned something about her master, didn't she?
Oh, yeah.
I think we've seen enough to know that she's involved up to her eyeballs.
Yeah, I suppose, what is it? Denny didn't take Anne with him. Or maybe he did, but she... Well, something's going on.
Then our course of action is clear. Search out Anna, my young friends. With all my heart. Bonne chance.
Well, what's going on? Oh, yeah, Norende Ravine. Well, that hasn't changed much. What's going on here? Oh, well, Norende's not back. I thought we rebuilt it in the first game.
So there was a path between Luxendark and the Celestial Realm right here. What a delightful surprise.
Huh. Right where we went to... went to the end in the first game?
I've been having so much fun taking out the moon that I never even thought to look for one. But this changes everything.
What do you mean?
Why, from a place like this, I can summon balls and balls galore.
More than one?
Those moonies can't do a thing for Luxendark if my balls come through here. They'll be pumped and primed for battle.
Whoa.
And not only that, oh no, it might even be possible for my lord to descend upon Luxendark from here.
Uh-oh.
The only fly in the ointment is you, Jenny Olja, and his stupid friends.
Ha ha.
They've interfered with me every step of the way. Why, they've even recovered memories from alternate dimensions.
Oh, okay. I thought we were like all in the same deal going on here or something.
That's basically cheating, you know. How are they doing it?
Ha ha.
Is it that hourglass they have? No, that alone wouldn't explain it. Ugh. What is their little secret?
The name of the game? Pretty much. But, well, alright. Are we... Yeah, what's going on? Can we... Do you have anything else to say? What's going on? Oh. Okay, I guess we could, Are we supposed to, like, get into a cutscene or something? Well, there's nothing out here. But where do we go next to investigate the balls? Noreni Ravine? Or should we do another side quest? Find out next time on Let's Play Bravely Second End Lair. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.